So let me say this to my MAGA Republican friends in Congress. Don't tell me you support law enforcement if you won't condemn what happened on the 6th. Don't tell me. Can't do it. For God's sake, whose side are you on?
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Republicans are the worst, biggest hypocrites. Never met a group of people who go so directly against their own so-called beliefs. These people don't actually believe in anything other than their own self-interest and their leader, Trump. If the world burned tomorrow, these people would literally cheer. Now, these MAGA Republicans want to act two ways about law enforcement. On one hand, they want to back the blue so bad. Do you know how many blue striped flags I see driving down the road? More than anyone ever should. They'll profess their love for law enforcement, and yet they refuse to condemn the insurrection.
You're either on the side of a mob or the side of the police. You can't be pro-law enforcement and pro-insurrection. You can't be a party of law and order and call the people who attacked the police on January 6th patriots. You can't do it.
These people don't believe in a good or just law enforcement. They don't believe in law enforcement when law enforcement is doing their rightful job, investigating traitors and protecting the government. No, these people love law enforcement at their worst, especially under command of Trump.
Now it's sickening to see the new attacks on the FBI, threatening the life of law enforcement agents and their families for simply carrying out the law and doing their job. Look, I want to say this as clear as I can. There's no place in this country, no place, for endangering the lives of law enforcement. No place. None, never, period. I'm opposed to defunding the police. I'm also opposed to defunding the FBI.
They love images of law enforcement where they beat innocent protesters or hurt civilians. They love when law enforcement hurts the people that they hate. They love police brutality. They love unjust policing. They love every flaw of the system. They love a law enforcement that only works for them. But that's not what law enforcement should look like. They should be strong. Law enforcement should uphold good laws and protect everyone. They should not hurt American citizens. What these MAGA people want is not that. They want a law enforcement that can become a militia against the government. So these people are rotten traitors. I really feel for President Biden working with these morons. What a treacherous lot. These guys don't care about rule of law. They'll stab you in the back for their own benefit. Blue lives matter? What a load of bullshit. They don't care about the lives of law enforcement. They just come up with that phrase because they didn't want black folks having anything for themselves. They came up with that phrase so they could cheer on the worst cops out there. Remember the 2020 protests when the law enforcement was on their side, where there were white supremacists on the streets with guns? It was a united front for them. Now the law enforcement is back under an administration that condemns all of that. Now the MAGA people are now angry. They want Trump at the head again. Well, I hope they never get their way. Their vision of America is a fundamentally corrupted one. They want an American government that is undemocratic, that they can use to hurt and harm the people that they hate. They want a government that is willing to embrace evil with open arms. We cannot tolerate these nasty bigots. They'll ruin this country for everyone, and that will be the death of this country. And that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.